Yo, what's up, y'all? It's MMA Analyst here to do my review for UFC 107. Damn, it's about time I had a half-decent picks card. I feel like the MMA, you know, anal hole lately. Damn, just not getting the picks right. But, Analyst, finally got lucky, maybe. Will say this, man. You can't bet against BJ Penn at 155. Simple as that. A lot of people forget the reality with BJ Penn. BJ Penn at 155 is in shape. BJ Penn at 155 is a beast. BJ Penn at 155 is possibly unbeatable. There are guys out there, I personally believe that the guys who hold the most threat right now are in Japan. I would like to see him fight, other than Eddie Alvarez. It's a good guy that likes to go out there and really bang, but BJ's boxing, when people come at him with these wild, ridiculous looping punches and stuff, he just, backs up, counters with a straight or puts the jab out there and slows people down. He's got great boxing. His ground game's sick. Takedown defense. We already know, people see what happens at 170 against the best fighter in the world at 170, and they go, oh, BJ Penn's this, BJ Penn's that. You got, the same thing would happen if GSP went up to 185. In my opinion, he get raped, and bunch of people will start questioning GSP's legacy at 170. And his legacy at 170, although it's not completely etched in stone like BJ's is at 155, I mean, GSP's the best guy at 170. Simple as that. Even if he loses tomorrow, he's still the best at 170. He lost, or he could lose, but that doesn't mean he can't get the belt back and defend it a bunch of times. BJ Penn does not lose at 155. Last time and only time he ever lost at 155 was at Jens Pulver when he was 3-1 or something like that. Back in 2002 or 2003 or something. Anyways, dude's a beast. On the feet, he's got sick boxing. On the ground, we know about his jiu-jitsu. His takedown defense, we know about that. You try all day, every day. You just push him up against the cage. You got the flexibility. You got the balance. He's got everything. He's the entire package. Only thing he doesn't have, that Sports Illustrated cover, that modeling body with all the muscles and stuff. You kind of look like the Gerber baby, but that's all good. You know what I mean? Every champion can't be all ripped. I don't really give a damn. I'm just saying. What are his shortfalls? He's not going to be a model for, men's fitness. Guy's a beast. Went out there and absolutely dominated with relative ease. Diego Sanchez, he's one wacky dude, you know what I mean? But he tried, and I give him props for it, just like everybody else who tried. My boys Solo and Sanji Ribeiro, they were in his corner. I was rooting for him, kind of deep down inside. But reality is, I'm a big BJ fan, regardless. And it's obvious why I'm a big BJ fan when you see the kind of performances that he's been putting on ever since coming back to 105 at 155. Dude's a monster. Threw a kick, and the kick came up, and then he moved his shin out the way, and the dude had a hole in his face. Whoa! You see it open or slowly or. This was wow. It's he came through with the machete. It was just thanks. That was nasty. I was waiting for home dude, for Mike Goldberg to say, those two infamous words, Marvin Eastman. I didn't hear it though. Let's get a little closer. Got my Shogun shirt. Anyways. BJ Penn at 155, I'll be honest. If BJ Penn doesn't have the champions clause in his contract, I would like to see him finish his contract and go somewhere else. Go to Japan, fight Kawajiri, fight Aoki, fight Alvarez. You can do that over here. Just fight the other guys. And then call it a night, man. You already got money. You already going down as one of the best. I don't need to see you fight everybody in the UFC 155, but throw a bunch of wrestlers at you. Throw, No disrespect to these other guys, but like throw Matt Wyman your way and, throw this big wrestler your way and that big wrestler your way and everybody try and take you down and you stuff takedowns for the rest of your career. I want to see you in some good fights. I believe BJ Penn at 155. The best fights for him are not in the UFC. He'll get mad money in Japan. It would be some great fights. The best fights for GSP are not in the UFC, not anymore. Diego Sanchez earned a shot. Diego Sanchez was the best one for a title shot at that point. That's over with. I'm not interested really in seeing him fight anybody in the UFC at 155 anymore. He's fought them all that I need to see. He's beat them all. What I'm hoping for is never going to happen. Too bad, so sad, but, we're going to end up seeing him fight, I forget, that big-ass dude. Just not like Brazilian. He's just a big wrestling guy. Big guy. Just having a mind blank. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Just drove home an hour. I was at a house party watching this. Had to order it. Anyways, Frank Mir versus Chet Congo. What do you want me to say? Chet Congo is not the dude. He never was. He never will be. His ground game is horrible. And, damn, Mir actually went out and just said, get your ass down. Let me choke it out. Unconscious. Dude had a wide open half guard guillotine. And Chet Congo didn't even make an attempt to try and move to side control. I'm not saying that it was easy or that he could have done it or that for somebody else, it would have been easy. But it definitely was worth an attempt if you knew what to do when a guy's got a guillotine tight, but you got your half guard wide open. You know what I mean? Get your ass out of half guard and try and get to side control. He doesn't know that, and if he does know it, he doesn't do it. Terrible ground game. And then in the stand-up, he just got dropped. Frank Mir, good win. Good win. Definitely looking crazy lately. Good win for Frank Mir. I like to watch him fight. Don't like to listen to him talk at all, but I do like watching him fight. John Fitch versus Mike Pierce. It was what it was. It was going to be what I thought it was going to be. John Fitch winning a fight, not being all that entertaining a fight, not being all that great a fight, but winning the fight. Third round was the most impressive part of the fight when Fitch was, rocked and Pierce was just like really trying to do his thing, but like just gassed, dead tired. Couldn't turn it up, couldn't turn it on, and even if he could, GSP couldn't finish John Fitch in 5 rounds, and he had him rocked multiple times. So one rock from Mike Pierce probably wasn't going to do it, but that was entertaining. What else we got here? We got Kenny Florian versus Clay Guida, just like what I thought would happen. I wasn't really feeling how Kenny Florian was allowing the space to be close. Like, there's a large range in which Kenny Florian can probably hit Clay Guida, and Clay Guida can't hit Kenny Florian. It would involve a little bit of extension of the arm, but that's all it takes. Kenny Florian seemed content to allow the fight to be fought at a very close range where Clay Guida actually did have the ability to get in, but much better stand-up. He turned it up after the first, 3-4 minutes. His stand-up was very, very stiff, and it seemed like he wasn't ready to really get into it and get down. But after that, turned it up, did his thing, looked good. Second round, we see again. I was watching with some buddies at a house party, and when he got rocked, I'm like, he ain't going out. You know what I mean? At that point, I probably could have made mad money. I put $100 down. Says this guy does not get knocked out. And this guy does not get knocked out. I mean, if anything we know about Clay Guida, he's never going to get tired, and he's not going to get knocked out. He can get choked out, which is what happened, but he's not going to get knocked out. You can hit this dude in the face with a Mack truck. Just kind of, let him get out of the car and just stick his head just out the side of the car. Just ahead, and just have a Mack truck run by. It might even decapitate him, but he won't be knocked out. He'll be like headless, but still ready to go. Body pick up his head, put it back on, go finish that damn fight. And when he got choked, he tapped. He got up and was like, damn, good fight, dog, good fight. He was ready to go again. You know what I mean? This is the reason why we have athletic commissions. Because people like Clay Guida who would just fight until they died and then like fight in the grave and just nonstop fight. So, I mean, you can't say anything bad about Clay Guida when it comes to just his fighting spirit and, you know, wanting to fight and being able and willing to fight at all times, no matter what. This dude looking like Carrie, you know, the girl with the blood all down there. Just, I don't say girl because you know how many dudes got hair like that with blood. But you know when she had that blood dripping down, I think it was raining, and it even might be on the new Carrie. Anyways, looking just despicable, just disgusting. And he just like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I don't even see what's on me. It's nothing has happened. It's round 1. It's really round 3, and this dude's covered in his own blood. Got a hairline fracture. Got blood everywhere. Dude looking like, you know, he just got shot like 9 times just above the forehead. And this guy does not even care. Kenny Florian did his thing though, just like I thought he would. Kenny Florian is just a better fighter, better on the feet, better on the ground, better everywhere, and was able to put him away. Let's see what else we got here. Stefan Struve. Did I say Struve? And I think people like Struve. I might have said Struve. That's my French coming out. I am French. I'm just saying. And if I was French, that's all right. I'm just saying I'm not French. But I'm in Canada, you know. Is Struve even sound French? Anyways, Paul Buentello. Remember when I said I was at a house party? I had not purchased it. I was just trying to still find a way to watch this at this house party by other methods. And it wasn't going down, so I said, damn, I got to do what I got to do. Missed the fight. It seemed like the audience wasn't happy. I'm on Sherdog. Sherdog had Struve win in the first round and the third round. Buentello win in the second round. So I don't know what they're booing about. But I guess it was a close win for Struve. Alan Belcher coming up. I'm not sure what the pink was all about. I know that the breast cancer awareness is over. I know that month is gone. He didn't have the little ribbon, so I'm not sure what the pink was. But hey, you know, did his thing. Came out looking like Uriah Faber with his little cornrows. Wilson Govea continuously trying to get fight of the night and knockout of the night and just not going where he should go. You know, get to the ground, man. Just do your thing. Get your ass to the ground, try and submit people. But instead you're out there swinging and, you know, reminds you of these wrestlers who are out there trying to be something else. Wilson Govea, you're a talented guy on the ground. You've got pretty good hands. Get the fights to the ground, man. Alan Belcher did your thing, went out there, you know, used your hands. You got a nice little chin. Put him to sleep, or at least put him away. Matt Wyman versus Shane Nelson. Didn't get to watch this, but as expected, Matt Wyman came away with this with unanimous decision. Same thing can be said about Johnny Hendricks versus Ricardo Funch. Johnny Hendricks took the win. Husamo Paul Harris, I guess homeboy got the nasty looking heel hook from what I'm reading. I wanted to see that to see just how nasty it was because he does put on some nasty heel hooks. That's one of the nastiest heel hooking dudes around outside of Japan. And DeMarcus Johnson looking much better than he did. I don't know if it looked better, to be honest, now that I think about it, but he got the win. That's all that matters. You want to go out there and get the win and improve. He got the win. He was into some funky situations. Got a nice little up kick. Edgar Garcia woke up in the triangle choke and tapped immediately. Oh, man, I'm kind of... Where am I? Oh, snap. Tapped out quick. Good win for DeMarcus Johnson. Still, you know, he's not a world beater, but he's doing his thing. And then TJ Grant finished this biatch. And I don't mean this biatch as a person, I mean as a fight. Finished at the end of the first round with like 3 seconds left. I believe I got one wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so I got 10 out of 11. Thank God. Thank God, man. I was about to quit. I didn't want to tell you guys, but if I had another bad card, man, I was quitting. Nah, that ain't true. But anyways, I did the video. I wasn't going to. The computer, I still have it. I'm actually going to have it up until after I move, which is on Tuesday. And then I'm bringing that directly into the shop because I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of Christmas moving around and stuff. But if I don't get it back in time, I'll say to everybody, Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. I don't know if it's Kwanzaa time, but all the little, whatevers and whatnots that happens around this time of the year, have a good, happy holidays. Also, thank you everybody, congratulating me on the house. I am starting to get excited. I'm trying to not get excited. Excitement to me feels like anticipation and nervousness, and like I don't really like that. So I just want to leave that alone and just get in there. And like the night before, it's cool, you know what I mean. But you anticipating tomorrow, but I don't like anticipating any more than 24 hours in the future. Also, other news. Just two things. One, I will never tell anybody as a whole, to link me in an email or, man, I said, yo, anybody wants that link, hit me up in the private message. Wow, came back and said, why do I have so many damn messages saying link? I forgot what I said. Whew, copy paste. But also, I guess this is gonna sound kind of strange. I'm supposed to, I'm supposed to be a daddy soon, you know, a father, in like maybe 6 months. So, expecting, everybody else, was kind of told today. My wife, went up on Facebook, told all types of people. And so I figured I might as well tell my MMA community, trying to do what somebody said, I forget what he said. He said like something like grown man things. Trying to do some grown man stuff, but grown man stuff also includes, making money, doing things you like. Is that actually grown man stuff might be doing things you don't like and making money. So I don't want to do that kind of grown man stuff. I'm rambling. New house. I guess I'm going to have a kid. That sounds good. Sounds good to me. I need a little dude that I can teach to be a future champion and something. Also get good grades and stuff. Anyways, y'all. Merry Christmas, like I said. Hopefully I'll be back before the New Year's. If I'm not, that's ridiculous. I need to be. Make sure you watch all the MMA coming up. Make sure you watch Strikeforce next week. I definitely won't be here for that. Make sure you find that whatever you need to find to watch that Dynamite card. That Dream versus Sengoku, and oh man, watch that. I'll be back. Happy New Year's if I don't get that in. Man. MMA, it's important. Peace.